global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. A lot of people believe out there that APC, though the ruling party, is now more like a sinking ship. Well, I wouldn't know about that, but there are a lot of activities going on within that is coming out of the media houses that is giving a lot of vibe to that effect. The likes of Osinbajo, who happened to be the present vice president of Nigeria, Rotimi Amaechi Ahmed Lawan, the Senate president, all of which participated in APC primaries, have decided to do this within the party and is beginning to give the party chieftains a lot of sleepless night. And in other news, still on the same vein, the ex-Kano Emir Sanusi have also spoken concerning the issue of Muslim ticket. It didn't stop there, but he actually said a lot about Nigerians and what Nigerians produce. Tr0uble must have given that effect. We're going to give you this juicy news into one. In fact, the way APC is going, it is well low. Let's hit the ground running. Before we do so, kindly subscribe to our channel. All right, the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, the President of the Senate Ahmed Lawan, and the former Governor of Rivers State Rotimi Amaechi have refused to take active roles in the presidential campaign of the All Progressive Congress APC flag bearer, which is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It was made known, I take that again. It was made known that the party's leadership has begun moves to appease the former presidential aspirants, all of them. The trio, which is Osinbajo, Lawan, and Amaechi, have remained non-committal towards the presidential bid of Tinubu and activities in the ruling party. Sources have accused Bola Tinubu of not consulting widely with key stakeholders, especially with the trio, on issues that concern his presidential campaign, preferring instead to speak to northern APC governors. Instead, he has been working closely with APC governors from the north, who also insisted that he must pick a northern Muslim who is a governor as his running mate. A source said. Osinbajo, who is the highest political office holder from the south, was not consulted. Amaechi too was not consulted. It is the same thing with Lawan. These are key party leaders who still have their bases intact. They didn't play any role. Some of his kitchen cabinet members said he didn't even consult Osinbajo because he knew he would not support a Muslim ticket. Amaechi, who appears to be the favorite of northern Christian minorities, has been ignored now that Tinubu and his men seem to have run into trouble with the choice of a Muslim issue. They are looking for who to assuage the Christian community. Another source disclosed that the Abdullahi Adamu-led National Working Committee is worried over the failure of Tinubu to reach out to Osinbajo, Amaechi, and Lawan over the controversial Muslim ticket. He said while Lawan may not pose a severe problem, Osinbajo and Amaechi might be hard nuts to crack. The APC chieftain said the duo opposed a Muslim ticket and might not openly campaign for Tinubu. The APC National Working Committee waited for Tinubu and his camp to kickstart the reconciliation process. That didn't happen, so Adamu had to step in. They have been reaching out and trying to ensure that the party is united. The party has lost the majority of Christian leaders. It will be risky to go into a major election like this and still ignore aspirants. The party is running against time and they want to beat the deadline before campaign starts in September. It is not in my place to predict if they will succeed, but they are very far from achieving that support they are looking for. The coming days will tell if things will change. That's our wish. The election will be tough sell for APC, the northern APC leader said. Of course, the likes of ex-emir of Kano also did not spare Nigerians over their mute. Well, according to Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the former emir of Kano, during his address at Chapter 7 of the Akije Adeosun Foundation, a leadership colloquium and awards on Thursday, which the event theme was "Are there a few good leaders in Nigeria?" reacted to the controversy surrounding Tinubu's Muslim ticket. Sanusi, addressing the controversy surrounding the Muslim ticket of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, said, "We are going into an election. What are we talking about? Muslims and Christians in the north and south. Is this truly what we are concerned about? Does it matter whether your government is composed of incompetent Muslims or Christians? Will the government operate? Yes. We must consider diversity and begin to consider fairness and balance in this society so as to avoid tensions. How many individuals can arrive at a political party with tens of millions of dollars to pay delegates? How will you look at the person or look at the people and do the right thing when you are in office if you raise money from the people? You have already reached your destination. You have already traded your conscience to get there. Or when a nation is willing to sell itself, when the poor on the streets are willing to accept 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira, and vote for 2,000 naira today in exchange for foregoing education, healthcare, and security for the next 4 years, then perhaps we would get what Chief Awolowo meant when he stated that a nation receives the leadership it merits. These are the things we are. These are the things that we as Nigerians must ask. Now that is strong and that is very deep. Now we have all heard it, or we've heard what is going on. There's a serious internal crisis going on in both APC and PDP. We all know about Wiki and Atiku. And now we are having internal crisis in APC where the Muslim ticket, tango is really causing issues. One fake ticket. Of course, I don't even see the likes of Vice President of Nigeria, Yemi Osinbajo, openly campaigning for that. He should know better. He's not just a son. He's not a he's not just a vice president. He's a senior pastor. And he represents a particular set of people in Nigeria. And it is that same set of people who gladly supported his mandate. So him openly saying that Muslims, are you saying that we don't have competent hands? I, for one, with due respect to everyone, I, for one, believe that Yemi Osinbajo is a very competent hand. It's rather unfortunate that the position he held as vice president didn't really allow him to function. I'm not trying to sell anybody to anyone. After all, self is not even contesting. But I'm just telling you the bitter truth. But it's really little wonder, really, it's very shocking that APC would pick Bola Tinubu over Yemi Osinbajo. In all ramification, Yemi Osinbajo is younger. He has tasted a better leadership skill, a bit leadership role. He's a Christian. It would have been easier to pick a northern Muslim. The whole thing just found out that it was now it's a bit clumsy and dicey. But let's see how they finally, get out of this whole mess they found themselves in APC. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section also.